Boys and girls, today we're going to take a look at finding the equation of a line. We're going to look at a line on a graph, and then we're going to use our slope-intercept formula, which is y is equal to mx plus b, and we'll use that formula or that format to find the equation of the line. And let's take a look at two example problems. Boys and girls, let's see if we can find the equation of each of these lines. Okay, now the first thing is we want to keep in mind that our base equation that we're using is our slope-intercept formula, which is simply, let me get in the right mode here, which would be y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, m is always going to be your slope. That is the coefficient of your x-coordinate when you have it in this form. Your b, that is your y-intercept. Okay, that is where your line intersects the y-axis. For example, in this line right here for number 1, I can see that my y-intercept, b, is going to be equal to 1. What I need to do is I need to figure out what my m is, what my slope is. Okay, so how do I find the slope? Since I have a line here, it's pretty simple. I would just take this point here and I'd say, okay, what's my rise over run? Well, when I read this line left to right, just like a sentence, okay, I go from this point to this point, I go down 1, so my rise is -1, and then my run would be 3 to the right, which is +3. So my slope is -1 over 3. And then I take this information, I got my y-intercept, which is b, and I've got my m, which is really my slope, and I plug it into the equation. The equation for this line would be y is equal to my slope, which is -1/3, x plus b, which is 1. Okay, so this is the equation for this line. Let's take a look at this line over here. Again, they give me my b right off the bat. That's my y-intercept. That's b, or the y-intercept. Okay, now I need to find my slope. What's my m going to be? My m is what? Well, my m is my slope. And again, I go from this point. I'm going to pick an easy point right here. There's other points I could have picked. I'm picking this point right here. And my rise is I'm going down 1, 2, 3, it looks like. I'm going down 3. And then my run is 3 to the right. Okay, actually it looks like I have, and so my slope is a -3 over 3, which when I reduce this, I can reduce this just to a -1. So my m is equal, my slope is -1. I've got my b, which is 3, and now I can go and plug it into my y is equal to mx plus b formula. So I can say y is equal to my slope, which is a -1, x plus, what's my b? 3. So this is the equation for this line. This is the equation for this line. So when you want to find the equation of a line, okay, you want to use your slope-intercept formula. Okay, and then you need to find your m and your b. Okay, you need to ask what is your m and your b, and your m is your slope. Okay, the rise over run, and the b is your y-intercept. Okay, right here is your b. That is where it intersects. That's where your line intersects the y-axis. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, boys and girls, as always, I hope that was helpful. And if you have any questions, please bring them to class tomorrow, and we'll go over them then. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.